Hello and welcome to the WBDC's Window on Business Success. I'm Lisa Elkins and I'm an architect and the founder of 2 Point Perspective. And 2 Point is an eco-focused architectural and interiors firm, and we do both commercial and residential work. So on the commercial side we do things like banks, restaurants, hotel work, spas and salons, as well as a lot of offices. There are plenty of offices here in the Chicago area. And on the residential side, we work a lot with people who maybe they're already in a home that they love, but they've realized they need a little bit more space, or they realize that things just aren't quite laid out right, and they need to make some changes to make it work with their lifestyles. And then now and then people decide that they're ready to make that next step and build their dream home as well. So we can really help out with a wide variety of projects. So I founded 2 Point Perspective just over 3 years ago, and at that point I realized that I was going to need a lot of business advice because it was a brand new territory for me. And I kept hearing about the WBDC. So I enrolled in their Jumpstart program, which was a 5-week course that really kind of showed you the A to Z of how to start a business. And it was a very quick learning curve, I have to say, but it was really invaluable for helping me through those early steps and for just bringing up issues that I hadn't even thought about. So it was a good move. And then it got us off on a good start as well, because about a year later my husband actually quit his job and came on to work at the firm full-time. And now 2 years after that, we're up to a staff of 8, and we're continuing to grow even in a time of recession. So currently our offices are on Chicago Avenue, and that's been a nice central location since we have work that's spread out all around the Chicago area. But we're really looking forward in the spring to moving into the Green Exchange. And the Green Exchange will be located at Diversey, right at the 9094, and it's really going to bring together a lot of green businesses in Chicago, so it's going to be kind of the green hub of the city. So we're very excited to move in there, and we've also designed several other businesses, offices in the Green Exchange, so we're ready for that to open. So one of the ongoing challenges that we've faced as a small business is really communicating to people what we do. Everyone seems to know that architects design buildings, but beyond that they don't know how that process works or what the steps of it are and how things really come together. So really, a lot of people don't even understand that if they're moving around walls within a space, that requires a building permit and a full set of architectural drawings. So just making people aware of the full scope of our work, that we do everything from sketching out where things will be to picking out the final materials and also doing the permit drawings. There's a lot of different steps, and so communicating that has been a challenge. Also, a lot of people don't understand that they don't have to have the solution to a problem ready when they call us, that we can really help them to identify the specific problem and then find the solution together, and that's part of the design process. So that's been another challenge. And then some people just aren't aware of the potential of their space. They've been walking into the same office for the last 10 years, they don't even realize what they have, and there's just a few simple changes that they could make to really make things work well and to bring it to life and to make it look fantastic. And that kind of melds into the idea of branded environments, where an office can really get their corporate message or their company's story out through the architecture, and it can make a big difference when clients walk into their space and understand what the company is all about. So really conveying to people that we can do this full range of work has been something that's been a challenge for us. So as always, we go back to the WBDC for business advice pretty regularly. And in one brainstorming session, we realized that we really need to get our work in front of more people so that they can see the images, so that they can get inspired and start to imagine in their own spaces being nicer and better organized and what kind of opportunities they have. And so with that in mind, we created a strategy which has been really helpful so far. And the first step of that is just getting our work in front of more people. So when we've been responding to people, emailing, making phone calls, we often follow up with sending a digital version of our portfolio. And it's amazing how many people take a couple minutes to look through that. They seem to enjoy looking through it, and then they have a better understanding of what we do. So the follow-up step to that has been redesigning our website, and now we're going to be relaunching that very soon in hopefully a big way so that we get a lot of traffic to the website, and again, people get excited and start to understand the possibilities, and we can move forward from there.